What's up, Alchemist Gang? Welcome back to another banger video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe so you never miss another banger upload from me. My name is Kale. I'm a life coach, mindset, and spiritual mentor, and I help you get to the better version of yourself over here, okay? As I can tell by the title, 3 clear signs you're an overthinker and how to fix it. I have been dealing with overthinking for the longest, ever since I was a kid. I mean, usually if you're an intelligent person and you think before you do shit, you tend to overthink. And it's not a bad thing, it's a blessing and a curse. It's a way to use your overthinking. So by the end of this video, you're going to understand how to properly use this quote-unquote issue for your benefit, okay? So for starters, bro, if you are someone who has analysis paralysis, that's a clear sign you're an overthinker, all right? Analysis paralysis is pretty much where you analyze everything down to the T, man. Something your partner does, you analyze every little thing they do, and you question this and you question that, you try to control shit. And that's part of you overthinking. When you overthink, you think you know what the fuck's going on, and really you don't. And you could be someone who is intelligent and you pretty much call shit on the dime when you think about it, but when you go too deeply to think about something, it causes you to analyze things too in depth, what gets you overthinking, and you create scenarios in your head that don't even exist, bro. Like, you ever been with a woman or you ever been with a guy who literally sees you do one thing and they take it and they blow it up like something crazy, and you really weren't even thinking that or going to do that, but they just kind of made it something bigger than it wasn't? That's a clear sign that you overthink. It's analysis paralysis. Sign number 2 is you procrastinate, bro. If you procrastinate, this is a clear sign that you're an overthinker. Like, I know for a fact that whenever I procrastinated, because I was overthinking about how hard it will be, overthinking about all the things I gotta do to do it, overthinking about, oh man, what if this happens? What if I don't do this right? Man, I don't really feel like it. When you get out of your head and you just do shit, when you give yourself that 3-second rule, like, hey, you know what? I got 3 seconds to do this. I'm gonna just do it. You'll get a lot more stuff done, because overthinking can cause you to just procrastinate on shit that's so simple. You ever like started overthinking about something that you didn't want to do and procrastinated on it? Then when you finally did it, you like enjoyed it or realized it wasn't as bad as it was in your head? Bro, you gotta realize your head tends to like paint an image of stuff that's not what it really is. You know what I'm saying? Things are not what it always looks like in your head. And you have to understand that there's no reason for you to sit there in your head and think about it when it's something as simple as just taking action on that thing you want to do, whether it's recording a video, whether it's calling that business partner, whether it's setting up that meeting. You know, sometimes you don't feel confident, sometimes so you overthink it. Overthinking is a form of unconfident, you know? So if you're overthinking about something, maybe you have, you know, didn't keep the promise with yourself before, and you broke promise with yourself. You told yourself you're gonna do something, you didn't do it, and that caused you to overthink. So you need to dial it down on what is it internally that you're dealing with. Like, okay, maybe I'm not confident I'm gonna get up and go to the gym in the morning, so I'm gonna overthink it and stay up all night, and now I'm not waking up in time to go to the gym, you know? So when you keep the promise with yourself, you're less likely to overthink. Number 3 is you literally have stress, bro. If you're someone who's stressed all the time, you're starting to get acne, you're breaking out, man, you just stressed all the time, you're irritated, you're not getting any sleep, it's because you're overthinking. You know, you're in your head all the time about situations that you can't control, bro. One thing I want y'all to do in exercise is write down a T-chart. One side of things you can control and the things you can't control. And circle all things you can control and only focus on those things. And if you find yourself slipping and stressing about some shit, look at that list. If it's something that you can't control, stop worrying about it, okay? And it's definitely easier said than done. It takes practice, like a muscle. You gotta get used to not overthinking, but you gotta let go of that need to control, because that's where it comes from. It comes from that need of a sense of trying to control scenarios around you that's not in your control. You only can control how you react, how you feel, you know, what you're thinking. You can't control what someone else does. You can't control how another scenario goes and plays out. You can't control how someone else do what they do or say what they say to you, or if you want something your way, you can't try to control things, and you can't try to control people, bro. The law of attraction doesn't work that way, man. When you try to grab something and take something, it just runs away from you, and that's just how things work. That's life. So those are 3 signs that you overthink. And I'm gonna be honest, bro, those are just 3. I know there's numerous other things and small, minute things that are signs you overthink, but just those 3 alone, if just 2 of those resonate, you're definitely an overthinker. And I am too, but I definitely got better with it, and I reduced my overthinking, which caused me to manifest better, take more action, manifest more things, and get off my ass and make shit happen. Now, what can you do to reduce overthinking and to never be in this analysis paralysis type of mentality ever again, okay? For starters, I say this all the time, number 1 is meditation. Now, when you meditate, bro, some of y'all don't properly know how to meditate, so let me show you. Well, I'm gonna tell you. Really, bro, when you meditate, it's really what you're doing is you're staying in the present moment as much as you can. So you're going to think about the thoughts. You're gonna have shit you're thinking about from that happened 2 weeks ago. You're gonna be thinking about something that's going to happen in the future that you hope can happen. You're gonna be thinking about bills or shit that you gotta get done or your relationship. You're gonna be thinking about other things, okay? That's completely normal in meditation. The whole point of the practice is bring yourself from wherever you're at and bring yourself to the present moment every time you catch yourself slipping out of the present moment. The more you do that in meditation, and the longer you can stay in that present moment, which is listening to your breath or listening to the fan that's in the room or listening to something that's going on in the current moment, the stronger that muscle gets. And then it's easier for you to go in the present moment on a normal day basis. You be at work or at the friend's house, you catch yourself slipping off. You can veer yourself back to the present moment and be in the present moment with your friends, talk to people and have a good time. Because you realize depression and anxiety only comes when you think about the past or the future. That's the only time you have depression or anxiety. Depression comes from worrying about the past. Anxiety comes from worrying about the future because you don't know what's going to happen. Stay in the present moment because guess what? The past and the future don't even exist. Ain't that crazy? It does not exist. It only exists in your mind. So when you get out of your mind and you stay in the present moment, you realize this is the only moment that matters right now. You get so caught up in everything that's not happened. You get so caught up in everything that doesn't exist and don't realize what's happening right in front of you. What you do right now is a reflection of what's going to happen in the future. You know what I'm saying? So go within yourself now. Be in the present moment now. You're going to watch things change for you. And I can say this 100% wholeheartedly because this is what I had to do. I would say, bro, get a meditation practice. If you can, bro, everybody has 24 hours. If there's people on the world that spend 10 minutes a day to meditate, you can do the same thing, bro. Take 10 minutes a day to just practice meditation every day. Once you get in your routine practice, bro, I promise you're going to be cool on a lot of shit. You're going to be stress-free on a lot of shit. There's so much stuff that's been happening recently that usually in the past would have just had me in my head, had me worrying up all night. Now, bro, it's just like, boom, I ain't even worried about it. I can't control that shit, boom. You know what I'm saying? And it puts me in a better state of mind. And I can focus my energy on the things that actually matter because where your focus goes, energy flows. You don't want to be wasting your energy on shit that you can't control, how people do, and all that different kind of shit. So meditation is one of the most important tips, and I use it all the time. Let me see, what's something else that I use that helps out? Okay, the second one is journaling, bro. I will say this religiously because I do this every single day, and I swear, bro, I do not overthink or stress at all as much as I used to, bro. Journaling is so amazing because when you put your thoughts on paper, it's a form of healing. It's a form of like releasing what you're dealing with, right? And when you see it on paper and you read it on paper, it puts things in perspective for you, and you see how you really think. You see what really goes on in your mind. You see how you really feel about yourself when you see it on word. It's an even bigger step if you get on a camera and speak like I'm doing. You don't gotta post it. You can just have it in your camera roll or post it for a private video to watch later. But talking to the camera is an amazing way, bro, because when you hear what you're going on in your mind and you can hear from a third person perspective, you can give your own self advice because you have the answers within. Everybody has answers within. You just need to help yourself, you know, and watching your videos back is a perfect way to help yourself, or a voice recorder, whatever it might be. It's something I really like to use to help myself stop overthinking. It helps tremendously, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro, just meditating and journaling those twins alone, you'll be good, bro. Don't get so reliant on meds and all this shit, bro. That shit's not gonna do. That's temporary fixes. That's band-aids. You need some permanent healing, and that's meditation and journaling. That's just two, bro. But obviously, if you want me to go more in depth and give you some like a more breakdown how to really change your life and how to really guide you, I do one-on-one coaching. You can DM me on Instagram. My link's gonna be in the description below. But other than that, Alchemist Gang, I hope this video has helped you guys. Hit that like, subscribe button, share this with a friend that you know can use this. And I'll see you guys next video. Peace.